Hey, good afternoon, fam. Good afternoon. Hopefully everybody is having a wonderful, blessed day today. Listen, I want to jump on here real quickly, right? And because lately, so from this year, I've been meeting a lot of people who don't believe that they're going to be able to retire. I did a video a few months back that talked about an article that AARP put out there. And in that article, it states that 20% of the people between the age of 50 to 66 have zero retirement savings. 20% of the people between the age of 50 to 66 have zero retirement savings. So what I want to do today is just have a conversation with you guys, and I'm going to share a little bit about myself, right? Because I've been in the industry now for roughly 16 years that I've been around now, and this is an industry that I fell into by accident. A friend of mine invited me out to come see a presentation, and obviously I didn't know what it was about, and I wasn't doing anything that evening. So I just figured, you know what, I'll come out and come check it out. It couldn't hurt. And when I came to the presentation, I got so much information that I didn't even know about. I didn't know too much about retirement. I didn't know too much about, transfer of wealth. I didn't know too much about living benefits. I didn't even know that you can retire tax free, which means without paying any taxes at all. And when you start to withdraw income. So all these things I didn't know, and I got into the industry immediately because I saw something in the industry, and I've been at it now for the past 16 years, and it's changed my life. I never thought I would get to a point where, and this is just me being personal with you guys, and trying to be straightforward with you guys and letting you know what this industry has done for me. And I never thought I would get to a point where I'm able to save roughly about 40% of what I make going to a long-term plan. So because I do such a high level production every single year, with our provider, they allow you to contribute to their deferred comp plan, which give you a pretty decent rate of return. So 30% of my income goes in there. And then I do another $1,500 a month, somewhere around there, into my IUL. And then my children also have their own IUL. And then my mother also have an IUL for her. So all in all, on a monthly basis, I'm probably putting away roughly close to $5,000 a month in long-term plan. Okay. Now, why is that important? Because I don't want people to hear this and be like, "Oh, he's flexing or he's showing off." No, I'm just trying to, give you guys the idea, and have you guys start to really understand how wonderful this industry can be. This industry, which is the life insurance industry, have actually created the most millionaires. Now, I'm not going to talk to you guys today about becoming a millionaire, because some people, that's not their goal. That's not something that they're aiming for. So I don't want to talk to you guys about that today. The people I want to target today are people who are struggling financially and they want a way out. B, the people who are in their 50s and don't have any retirement savings, and they don't make enough to save anything for retirement, and they're looking for something to do that can generate them additional income that would now allow them to be able to save money. So I'm going to go over a series of things today. But, I love data. I love information because, at least with me personally, when I get information, now I can react according to what I'm receiving. A lot of people are knowledgeable, but they don't act on the knowledge that they get. I'm totally different. If I get information, I'm going to immediately start to internalize it and start to figure out a way to apply it. That's how people grow. See, what separate millionaires from everyday other people or average people is millionaires act on the information that they receive. They act immediately. They make quick decisions. It's never, oh, let me think about it. I'm gonna tell you this. I've never been to a home to do an IUL for a client or insurance policy for anybody making over 200K plus a year that's ever told me, let me think about it, I'll get back to you. It's usually the people who need it the most, the one who don't have any assets, the one who don't have any life insurance, the one who don't have any savings that usually tell you, oh, let me think about it, and they never get back to you. Well, it explains the reason why prosperous people continue to prosper because they act immediately. By prime example, when I sat down to do when I started the presentation, and the lady followed up with me to come to my house to go over my finances, she asked me some questions. We got to a comfortable number, and I signed right away. I didn't tell her, let me think about it. I didn't say, oh, I'll get back to you. I acted like, in my mind, the way a millionaire would act. They immediately take actions. And that's what separates, rich people are not smarter than you. They're just not. The difference between them and most people, again, is the fact that they act right away. That's really the only difference. Most people believe they have time. Most people procrastinate. So they never get anything done. All right. Let me share some data with you guys. Right now in America, and what I'm about to share with you guys is to let you understand that you are in the right career field. If you're watching this as an agent, or if you're thinking about getting into this industry, I want you to understand what you're about to walk into. Okay. Right now in America, approximately 48% of Americans do not have any life insurance. 48%. That's roughly 100 million Americans who don't have life insurance. Now, why is that relevant to what I'm talking about today? Well, in 2021, there were only 104,985 life insurance agents in the United States in 2021. Let me repeat that for you one more time so you guys have a better understanding. Approximately 48% of Americans do not have life insurance. That's roughly 100 million Americans that don't have any life insurance. On top of that, there's only 104,000 as of 2021. I know it's a little bit more now, but as of 2021, there were only 104,000 life insurance agents in the United States, which means the demand or the inventory is so much more available than the people who can service the demand. You understand? There's never been a month in my 16 years that I've done less than 10 policies. It's never, see, the problem with most agents is this. A lot of them are too busy being busy. They're too busy doing everything else that's taken away from their potential prosperity. This and I use the word prosperity a lot because this business will allow you to prosper if you allow it. A lot of people are able to replace their W-2 income being an insurance agent part-time. Part-time. I have a client right now who is 71 years old. And an agent, I'm sorry, and he'll send me people every once in a while. Let's say roughly 6 to 7 times a year, he will send me referrals. 6 to 7 times a year. And his 1099 last year was $36,000. Now, obviously, he's in a different market. He retired as a six-figure earner. He's around other six-figure earners. So he don't even go out in the field anymore. He just, hey, Max, I have this person I want you to see. And I go help him see the person and close the sale, and he's getting a check. This is crazy. You understand? In 2023, the total insurance agent in the United States, and that's life, health, property and casualty, etc., right, was 902,000. Out of that total amount, 686,000 were property and casualty. Those are like the State Farm agents, the Nationwide agents, the auto insurance agents. Those are them. Now, those are what we call captive agents. And again, property and casualty agent. Most of them never see $100,000 a year. Those type of agents never see $100,000 a year. Okay? Because number one, they're captive. And number two, their compensation plan is so low. Okay? Life insurance is where the money is at.